Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Panther Stadium here at Medina Valley High School. Another week of high school football. I'm Jared Lucky along with Maury Stein, and we are ready for district opener. And Medina Valley will be taking on Southwest Legacy tonight. The Panthers come in 0-2, and I believe Legacy is also 0-2 on the season. Both teams looking for their first win, but more importantly, looking to get that 1-0 district record and get that upper hand in and get that first win out of the way is the main thing here. If you can do that, that kind of sets up the rest of the season for you, especially having to go to Laredo next week. And Maury, nice night here for a ball game. Had some storms come through earlier. I don't know if they actually came through here, but they came through at my house in Dunley. But got a little bit of rain, but I think there's no more in the forecast, and should be a good evening for a ball game.
Yeah, it kind of split right around us, Jared. This time, the last couple of times, though, it has sat right on this area, and God granted us with some very, very well-needed rain, which the two times before, you were unfortunate. You didn't get any. So,
yeah.
It's helping us all out. And also I want to thank Aiden, who is with us again, running the camera for us tonight once again. And he probably should join us every game that he can make it. And I want to give a shout-out to Garrett, the young man we prayed for, who was in a traffic accident. He watched us last week from his hospital bed on his iPad. This evening he's coming home, and I believe from what I was told it's his mom's birthday, so what a birthday present to have your son coming home, getting out of the hospital. And he will be tuned into the game. He will be listening, rooting on his Panthers. And, Jared, if that ain't momentum enough, if that don't get your heart going till we can get a win tonight, nothing will.
Yep, and we had the Lacoste and Lucky Ranch Elementary kids run out on the field earlier tonight before the game. And we're about to have the ROTC present the colors here for the national anthem. But like we mentioned earlier, both teams 0-2. First district game, you're coming off a loss from Tivy and then against John Jay. A game last week where Medina Valley was in that game for a long time, and then, Jay just wore them down in the end. Their athleticism, their size kind of got the best of Medina Valley. And you're looking here to Southwest tonight, not going to have that kind of size or probably the number of athletes that John Jay had, but they're still a good football team. Coach Sanchez talked on the show that they're going to line up and try to run it down your throat. Medina Valley's going to have to, stop that and make them beat them from the air is going to be the big key on defense for the Panthers.
Well, and the story behind this meeting is they've played each other twice. It's 1-1. Medina Valley won the first game 20-7, I believe, and lost last week 22-20. Or last year 22-20. So they're even 1-1, but they've never met in district play, and it's the first time where I say it actually counts. They've all counted, but like you said, Jed, what a gorgeous evening for football in South Texas on a Friday evening. If you can't get excited and come support your Panthers this evening, you must have something else that's more important. But this is very important. And Jared, we talked about it, and Coach Sanchez talked about it. We just need to get the players, and they just need to get on the right page and take something positive out of last week and carry on to this week.
Yeah, and we're going to take a break for the national anthem, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue in just a moment.
It's our biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet. Choose from over 600 new vehicles in stock or on order, all with low posted prices. Get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and unlimited wash tub car washes with your new vehicle purchase. Plus, no payments for 90 days and 2.89% financing available. Open until 9 p.m. every Friday and Saturday. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at NP Chevy.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Panther Stadium as they have not done the national anthem yet. I don't know if they just got ready too early, but I don't want to run commercials for 5 minutes before they do it. But, Maury, keys to the game tonight.
Finish, 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 finish.
Yeah.
And if you listen to Jared and I the last few years, you know exactly what that means. Finish the drives. Get away from penalties at the most unopportune time and cash in when you get the opportunity.
Yeah, you can't move the ball between the 20s and then have nothing to show for it in the end. The Kerrville game, you out-rushed them, out-passed them. You had more yards than they had total. Against John Jay last week, the Panthers moved the ball pretty well in that. I don't think they had more yardage, but they were close. And so when you do that, obviously your offense has success moving the ball, but you only have 7 points on the board or 14 points on the board at the end of the game, and you're lost by 2 or 3 scores. That says something about your team being able to finish the drives off, and that's what they're going to have to do tonight. And I think one of the other things that the Panthers have to do is they have to create turnovers.
Yep.
They need to swap some field position, get something where your offense has a short field to work with, get them in the end zone once or twice, and get them some confidence to really put this game out of reach.
Well, and, we harp on it and harp on it and harp on it, but, it's the mental penalties.
Yep.
Physical, I can understand the holding every once in a while, but it's the pre-snap penalties. It's the ones when you call a timeout and you go into it and you get a flag thrown on you before even the next play. That's just lack of discipline. That's just lack of concentration, and that centers around, I don't want to say it, but that focuses on the coaches, not having the young man prepared like they should be. And we've seen progression every week. We've gotten better and better. We've made second half adjustments week after week. So let's see if that continues tonight.
Yep.
And I just heard the PA announcer, Jared, say they're not going to play the national anthem until both teams get on the sideline. So Legacy has just entered the field of play.
Yeah, and the Panthers are in their helmet over there getting ready to come out onto the field.
So we should be just moments
and here
away
they come.
From the anthem. And here come your Panthers.
Wearing orange tonight. Something we haven't seen in probably 4 or 5 years.
No, we're used to the home black.
Yeah, I know.
And honestly, I like it better.
I do too. I like the all black.
I do too.
But going to wear the orange jerseys tonight with the white pants, black helmet, and the orange stripe and MV logo on them. Legacy in the white jerseys with green pants. They'll have green helmets with the Titan logo on the side in gold. Their colors green and gold and white. We play baseball down there a lot. I know last year we went down to Legacy for that football game. It was the opening game of the year. The Panthers lost 22-20. Panthers had the ball at the end of the game and couldn't convert on a 4th down, and that was how it went. But Medina Valley came away with a loss in that game. Like Maury said earlier, 1-1 in the Lifetime Series, but now you're in district play, and we'll see what happens. We're going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue in a moment.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations. Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call, 830-985-9115, or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Sammy's Restaurant and Havy's Alsatian Bakery, 2 legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Havy's Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Havy's Alsatian Bakery, online at havysbakery.com.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium, getting ready for the district opener, Medina Valley and Southwest Legacy. Here tonight, national anthem's been played. We're just waiting on the captains, and we'll start with Southwest Legacy as they're lined up on the far sideline. It looks like that's going to be number 7, Jesus Salinas, number 58. So I think that's 56, Adrian Perez.
11.
Number 11 is Fabian Salazar.
50.
And number 50, Gabriel Ramirez, are the team captains for the Titans. As the Panthers salute their veterans and current military service men and women here this evening.
The real heroes.
Yeah. And now it looks like they're going to get ready for the captains to go out and meet at midfield here for the coin toss. Looks like your captains are going to be number 62. Oh, I've got wrong roster here. Number 62, C.J. Beal. Number 45, Matthew Santos. Number 42, Nicholas Benke. And number 28, Anthony Guerrero are your team captains for tonight's ball game. And they'll both head out to midfield here for the coin toss for the district opener here in District 13, 5A Division 1.
The only team that is off this week is Eagle Pass Win, I believe, Jared.
Yeah, so it's not like in past years where the whole district had the bye week at the same time.
Yep.
You've got an odd number of teams, so everyone's got a bye week at a different time. Our bye week is October 21st, which works out because that's my birthday. So we got a bye week on my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. You're going to be 11?
Yeah, I wish.
No, you don't.
No, I wish I was back to being like 23,
no,
though.
you don't. Because then you wouldn't be married and have a beautiful
That's
wife and
cool.
a beautiful daughter.
That's true.
Perfect scenario, Jared. Panthers win the toss, defer, and put that defense out there.
I like that.
We like it. You and I. I think everybody. I mean, I think that's pretty much the percentage everybody likes.
I don't know. I got thrown for an odd one the other day at that Houston UTSA game when they went to overtime. Houston won the toss in overtime and chose offense.
Yeah, I've never.
I mean, it worked out. They won in 3 overtimes, but it didn't work out for them in the close scenario because they were held to a field goal.
Field goal first, yep.
Yeah. And Legacy won the toss, and they deferred to the second half, so the Panthers are going to get the football to start the ball game. They'll be moving left to right. And so that Panther offense will be out there on the field first. And we'll see what they can get going here against Legacy right away. You know, you're going to put your offense out there. You got to hit them in the mouth right away.
I was going to say there's little to no wind because Old Glory ain't moving, but Old Glory ain't flying, and that kind of upsets me a little bit.
Yeah, they didn't.
We do not have the American flag.
Yeah, it's not up there on the flagpole. What's up with that?
I mean, that's something is overlooked, and that it was overlooked evidently, and that's something that needs to change.
It was up last week. But the flags here at the stadium kind of blowing across the field from where we're sitting in the press box to the other side. And we're ready to go here as the Panthers come out. The return team comes out. Number 11, Daniel Reza. Number 3, Landon Burns, back deep to receive.
So Daniel changed numbers.
He did. He was 22. Now he's 11, and I have a feeling that has to do with the orange jersey maybe. It might not have had the number.
Could be.
I know there's been some call-ups from the JV also. There's some kids that have been moved around. So
hopefully we have the updated roster, it says, so we should be okay.
And the kick is a high end-over-end kick that's going to be fielded at the 35-yard line on the run up across the 40 to about the 43-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will start with good opening field position, 1st and 10 from their own 44.
A returns by Guerrero, one of the up man, and Oliver Mendoza on the tackle on special teams for the Titans.
And so we'll see the Panther offense on the field first. And it'll be Michael Newton. I believe Colin Aldridge is out for this game.
Yes.
Was injured in the end of the first half of last week's ball game and never returned. So Michael Newton in the ball game. Out of the shotgun to start with 3 wide. The Panthers go left to right, and they snap it through his hands right away. Picks it up, trying to make something happen. He's going to get tackled back at the 34. He lost 10 yards on the play.
Nate Ibarra on the sack, and Jared, that just went right through his hands.
Yeah, and that's one of those plays right there where you lost 10 yards on first down. Now you're behind the chains, 2nd and 20 coming up. They'll say 2nd and 19 as they spotted at the 35. Shotgun here, 4 wide receivers. Now they look to the sideline for the play. And we're ready to go here. 2nd and 19 for the Panthers here, opening drive. They move Guerrero to the right side.
Delay a game.
You got, delay a game penalty.
And Jared, we were talking about the number change for Reza. I was watching a little pregame, and from what I was told, he is the emergency quarterback.
The backup
The
here
backup
tonight.
quarterback should something happen to Michael Newton. So I don't know if that would be why you would change numbers from 11 to 22 or something. But this is another situation, Jared. Delay a game.
Yeah, now you're backed up here in 2nd and 24. Newton to throw quickly, fires complete out to the 35, made a man miss to the 40, 41. Nice gain on that play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 12. He picked up 12 yards on the play.
Granado on the stop there for the Titans, but that's what you need. He didn't need to get all of it back. Just make it a little bit more manageable here on 3rd down.
And that was number 8. That was Jaden Gonzalez out there on the left side.
It's hard to read that number because his jersey's all crunched up.
Well, yeah, and the white on the orange, they kind of look, the 6s and the 8s kind of look similar.
But you got it right.
Out of the gun, Newton looking to throw. Fires left side, complete. Not going to get the first down, though, up to the 46-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be 4th down and 8.
That was Granado once again out there on the edge for the Titans.
So, unfortunately, you have a 3 and out here, but after going backwards like that, a couple of positive plays in the passing game, hopefully the Panthers can get the ball back quickly and build on those 2 positive plays right there.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to come back from a 2nd and 25.
Yeah.
But
Number
for
1.
the Panthers, I'm sorry, Jared, they did get a good run back on the kickoff. So
Jeremiah Cifuentes back deep to receive. The snap went over Newton's head. He does get it away. A left-footed kick that takes a Panther bounce and will roll dead at the 30, right just inside the 30-yard line. So he very fortunate to get that away and get what he did out of it.
And he throws right hand and he kicked that left-footed. So I don't know if he kicks right or left, but that was a pretty good one if he kicked with the opposite leg.
Yeah, and I'm that way, so I'm predominantly right-handed, but I kick left-footed and do a lot of things with my left side.
You shoot left-handed
I do. I shoot left-handed too. Yeah, pool and guns, whatever.
That's what I meant. Shoot pool left-handed.
Yeah. 9:29 to play, first quarter. Oh, there's a false start against Legacy as quarterback tried to hard count him. That's Jesus Salinas, the quarterback for Legacy. The right tackle moved early.
He looked back at the quarterback, what are you doing? And the quarterback looked at him and said, you're the only one that moved. What do you mean, what am I doing?
Fernando Flores is their running back, a senior. Very senior-laden team is Legacy. Out of the gun, they're going to hand it off right away up the middle and not going anywhere that time. Maybe a yard on the play, if that.
Alamos, big defensive tackle for the Panthers, wraps him up.
Flores,
no gain.
Flores gets no gain. 2nd and 15. Good job by that front line for the Panthers there to get penetration into the backfield and not allow him to get free. Out of the gun again. Takes the snap. Quarterback going to keep it himself and runs into a wall. Actually lost a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 16. A late flag flies in, 2 of them.
They're going to get Southwest Legacy, I believe.
I don't know. They might get the Panthers coaches right in his ear.
Well, they may get.
This might be offsetting.
Yep. And that nullifies a great play by the Panthers. Morales and Alamos once again.
Well, did it happen during the play or was it a dead ball?
Afterwards. It was a dead ball.
So it should still be 3rd down if that's the case. But we'll see from the referees.
Unless it's 15 yards against the Panthers.
Well, yeah, unless it's on 1. If it's offsetting, I'm going by if it's a dead ball.
The play should stand, yep. It was definitely after the fact.
Here comes the call from the referee. We got a dead ball, personal foul against Medina Valley. And we got a dead ball, personal foul against Southwest Legacy.
So no harm, no foul. Just slap them on the wrist and tell them don't do that again.
So do you only get 2 personal fouls in this too, though? If you get a second, are you ejected?
I don't know, but they call that unsportsmanlike conduct. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's the same or not.
So it is 3rd and 16 here. Looking to throw, rolling out right, fires on the run, complete, and a nice hit put on over there, and he's going to be about 5 yards shy of the first down.
Wow, that was Carter Hewitt with just a stick over there.
Joseph,
or actually Burns.
Yeah, it was Joseph Murillo on the reception, and he took the brunt end of that. Good hit, and that's what you like to see from your safeties, flying around making hits like that.
Absolutely. Landon Burns just laid the wood to him there.
4th down and 5, and they'll have to punt.
And if he don't make that play,
he gets a first down. Yeah. For the Panthers, number 7, James Stanton and Carter Hewitt back deep to receive. Punt is away. It's an end-over-end kick that will be taken by Hewitt, and he starts up. He's got some room to run across the 50, bounces it outside in a foot race. They got an angle on him at the 20, 15, and he's taken down at the 12-yard line. What a return down there by number 3, Landon Burns, who made that hit on the 3rd down play, and he gets a big return here down to about the 12 or 13-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 Medina Valley.
And Cifuentes saves the touchdown for the Titans for now. Both teams 3 and out, but a great return on a punt by Burns. Has the Panthers shop set up right outside the 10. Now, Jarrett,
you got to finish. You have your chance here. You got to finish. 1st and 10, you can still get a first down. Newton out of the gun, Guerrero to his left. Takes the snap, gives to Guerrero, left side, looking for some room to run. He's across the 10, down to about the 7 or 8 yard line, depends on the ball spot.
Moving that pile with some good leg work. Ramirez getting up from the bottom of the pile for the Titans, but good hard running there on 1st down for Guerrero.
But that's the left side of the line right there doing their damage, and it's going to be 2nd down and 7, as that was a 3-yard pickup by Guerrero on 1st down. Newton from the gun. They'll send Reza in motion right to left. Takes the snap. Gives to Guerrero up the middle. He breaks free to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Medina Valley. And the Panthers lead for the first time this season as they get on the board first with 6:51 to go in the first quarter. And the Panthers will send on Padilla to try to tack on the extra point.
Guerrero bounced that one outside and just used his speed to outrun the defenders to the corner of the end zone. All set up by a beautiful return on the punt by Landon Burns.
Snap back, kick is up, and Padilla's kick is good. So with 6:51 to play in the first quarter, your score, Medina Valley 7, Southwest Legacy nothing. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue here in just a moment.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Back here at Panther Stadium, 7-0 Medina Valley leading Legacy here. That's the first time the Panthers have led this season. Maury, they were always behind a Kerrville-Tivy. They got down 21-0 in that game. They were always behind a John Jay playing from behind. Now for the first time you're playing ahead, and you got to keep the pedal down if you're Medina Valley.
And it feels good. See if the Panthers defense can force another 3 and out. Get the ball quickly back.
It's Marky Collins and Jeremiah Cifuentes back deep to receive for the Titans. And for the Panthers, number 14, Gavin Rips has it teed up, ready to boot it away. So Rip's ready to kick it off. And it is a line drive kick, a decent one that'll bounce at the 15. Picked up at the 10 by Cifuentes, up to the 20, 25, and he shot forward there. He got leg tackled, and he bounces forward to about the, where are they going to spot him here? Looks like at the 30-yard line.
Reza on the stop there for the Panthers.
So 1st and 10 for Legacy. Ball at the 30. And the Titans were held to a 3-and-out on their opening possession. We'll see if that Panther defense is up to the task again. Different quarterback in there this time. Looks like number 6, Fabian Ramos, takes a snap. Going to give it up the middle and pushes his way up to the 35-yard line for a 5-yard pickup, as that was number 3, Flores, on the carry.
Benke and Riojas for Medina Valley on the stop.
Ramos gives them a little bit different look at the quarterback position. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself right side. He's got a 1st down across the 40 to the 45-yard line. Looks like they'll spot him at the 46. Picks up 11 yards.
Riojas leading the charge there for the Panthers along with Martinez. But that was a good, hard run there.
Over that right side of the line. And they've got, if you look, the right side of their line is the bigger side of their line. Going to give it to Flores again with some room to run across midfield to the 49 of Medina Valley and a 6-yard pickup.
Riojas and Villegas on the stop there for the Panthers.
Second down, 4 to go. Takes the snap, going to keep it himself up the middle. 1st down. And gets up to the 41-yard line there. Another pickup of 8 yards there, 7 yards, and another 1st down.
Riojas once again on a stop for the Panthers.
And nothing out of the ordinary. They're just running over the right side of the line every time.
Power football.
From the gun again. Gives Flores right side room to run. Across the 35 down to about the 32-yard line. Another 8 or 9 yards.
Stanton on the tackle, but they're getting to the second level quick, Jared, with those runs.
Once Legacy over there, number 76, Jeremy Cazares. He's a sophomore, Maury.
He's a big.
He's a big boy, and he's clearing some space over there on the right side of that line. Out of the gun, high snap, but he's going to keep it himself. And a 1st down right there, and a big block by number 85, Ryan Mendoza.
Burns on the stop, but Jared, they're running through the Panthers here with ease.
Ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. This drive started at the Legacy 30. They've gone 45 yards. Takes the snap, going to throw. Makes the catch. He's going to fight his way to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard. Hey, one of the linebackers for the Panthers came awful close to getting some hands on that.
Burns with the tackle along with Riojas. But, Jared, there again right there, that's one of those where you outsmart yourself. You're just gashing the Panthers with run after run after run.
And then you're
going to something outside.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to throw it like that, throw it over the middle where everyone's come up to the line. There's a quarterback keeper, right side. Picks up 3 yards. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Keller, I believe, and Riojas on the stop there for the Panthers.
You know, a lot of these teams that don't run a lot, they use that little outside as their running game, basically. This team's not doing that, and so it doesn't make sense to me that they would throw that little short pass hitch route out there.
Panthers winded down out there.
3rd down and 7. Going to keep it himself. Right side. Got tripped up. Spins around. He's going to be a yard shy, maybe 2 yards shy of the 1st down.
Decision time now coming for.
3:22 to play here in the 1st quarter and counting. It's going to be 4th down and about 1.5 yards.
Alamos on the stop there for the Panthers.
I think they're going to go for it here.
Absolutely.
Fabian Ramos in there at quarterback. Number 21, Javier Salazar, their running back, he's a sophomore. But some big boys back there. Out of the shotgun. Snaps it high. Hit it in his hands. He caught it. Trying to shake free, and the Panthers are going to stop him on 4th down. And, not going to say they wouldn't have stopped him, but very fortunate that snap was high because it gave them time to get to him.
Absolutely. Because that was just going to be a regular quarterback run right up the middle. That was no run pass RPO. That was run all the way.
And the Panthers come up with the stop. So, they moved the ball 40. What they end up with? 49 yards and nothing to show for it.
Did not finish.
Here comes Medina Valley back out on the field with a 7-0 lead. 2:50 to play first quarter. Newton out of the gun. He'll have 4 wide as the Panthers still go left to right. Reza in motion. They're going to hand it to him on an end around. Tries to get to the outside of the 25. Turns up to about the 29. Looks like the 28-yard line. But he picked up 5 yards.
Tripped up by Aiden Gonzalez for the Titans.
Actually a 6-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 4 coming up.
You'll take that every time on 1st down.
Out of the gun here again, Newton. Takes the snap. Going to roll out left side, looking to throw. He fires it complete. Trying to make a man miss, and he does. Gets up to about the 30-yard line on that far sideline as that was number 8 again.
Oliver Mendoza on the stop there outside for the Titans.
That was Jaden Gonzalez on the reception. He's caught a few balls in this game already, and it's 3rd down and a yard. So 3rd and 1 here. Coming up. Panthers look to the sideline for the play here. 1:40 and counting to go first quarter. Out of the shotgun here, Newton. Only 2 wide receivers. They give it to Guerrero. He's got a 1st down and more. Bounces out to the 35, out to the 40, 45, midfield. Cuts it back up to the 48, 47-yard line before he's taken down. I think did a flag come in late?
Yeah, way back from the
it's back at the
judge.
40. I don't know if that's on a block. The Panther wide receivers were blocking way downfield, but doing a good job.
It's going to be a spot
personal foul. A blindside block.
Wow, I did not see that. I was watching Guerrero running.
So the only thing I could think of is what I saw was one of the players got turned around for Legacy, and I don't know if he pushed him in the back or on the side, or if I don't know. That's an odd thing to hear, but that's going to negate that big play.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2
1
now.
Yeah,
or the same one
because it's a spot foul. Yeah. Ball's at the 31-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. We'll redo 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Newton. Takes the snap. Gives it to Guerrero. He's got the 1st down across the 30, 35 to the 40. Picks up about 8 yards and a 1st down.
Carrying Granado for a couple of yards after he gets the 1st down. Keeps the drive moving for the Panthers.
First down and 10 at the 40. Newton out of the gun here. 2 wide out here to the right. Ball in the near hash. Newton will take the snap. Gives to Guerrero. Made a man miss. Cuts up to the 40, 45. Still on his feet to the 48-yard line. Good hard run. 8-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Ibarra and Tellez on the stop for the Titans. That might be I don't know. The game clock and the play clock are pretty much together here.
No.
Now they stop the play clock, so Panthers do not have to snap this ball.
No, and I don't think they're going to here. Not in a hurry. Still 10 seconds left. Now they come to the line here with 4, 3, and they're going to look to the sideline. That will end the first quarter of play. So your score after 1, Medina Valley 7, Southwest Legacy nothing. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. 7-0 Medina Valley leads as we go to the second quarter.
Good first quarter for the
Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah, it was. Panthers will have it 1st and 10 from or 2nd down and 2 from their own 48-yard line. They'll switch around here. Medina Valley goes right to left. Should be a free play here as Newton's going to fly over the middle, gets it to Reza, bounces off a tackler, gets down to the 30-yard line. It'll be offsides, but they should decline that.
Great catch in traffic by Reza. And Newton put that right on the money.
Yeah, 22-yard pickup. It is offside against Legacy. They'll decline that, and it'll be 1st down Medina Valley after a 22-yard pass and catch. First down out of the gun here. Newton takes the snap, gives it to Guerrero up the middle, who's got a little bit of running room, and he's taken down after a 4-yard pickup down to the 24-yard or 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ibarra with the leg tackle on Guerrero.
Looking to throw. Newton fires. Left side complete to Reza. Across the 20 down to the 16. Looks like they'll spot him at the 15-yard line. Good pickup and a 1st down.
Richard Gonzalez on the stop out wide, but not before Reza to Newton or Newton to Reza for another 1st down.
Panthers in the shotgun again. 2 wide out here to the left. Going to give it to Guerrero over the right side. He's got a little bit of room down to the 12-yard line. Picks up 3 yards. 2nd and 7 upcoming here for the Panthers.
De La Rosa on the stop there for the Titans.
Mari, Medina Valley moving the ball here. Getting something positive out of each play. You need to maintain that here and keep it going.
Run, pass, and
looking to throw again over the middle and incomplete over the head of Reza. And he had Reza and Martinez both in the area there.
I think maybe Martinez should have cut that to the outside because he brought traffic with him in the inside. I don't think you'd have 2 of them running 5 yards apart from each other.
Both running slants right there, you know.
But nevertheless, incomplete.
It'll be 3rd down and 7 here.
Are you in 4-down territory, or do you trust your field goal kicker from this distance?
You might.
Well, we'll see.
Well, they're going to take a timeout. Medina Valley takes a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 remaining. But it's going to be 3rd down and 7 upcoming here when we come back from the timeout. It's brought to you by Peerless Equipment Company. And the Panthers have had a good start to this ball game here. You've been moving the ball. Now you need to finish off this drive here. You had 1 play that went incomplete, and it's kind of put you behind the chains. It's the first time Medina Valley's really been in 3rd and long other than that opening possession when they had the snap go through the quarterback's hands and the penalty that put them in 2nd and 24.
This drive, you've seen the mixture of run and pass. And if you're calling this play, what is your bread and butter play that you think can work for these 7 yards? Because we've seen Panthers having both things work on this drive, the run and the pass.
I'd run the slant like they did to Reza earlier for 22. I'd run that over the middle. You either get a first down or a touchdown out of it.
Run a little play action, maybe fake it to
Guerrero, yeah. And draw up those linebackers and get him behind them. Reza will go left to right, out of the gun. Newton looking to throw. Steps up, going to try to keep it himself, rolling outside. He's got room to run to the 5. Touchdown, Medina Valley. Michael Newton ran that in on his own. I don't know if that wasn't a straight quarterback draw because it looked like he just looked and pulled it down and was looking to run.
It looked like it was an RPO or give him the opportunity, and they flooded that right side of the formation with the receivers. He broke that way and cut across the grain and got a good block by his receiver right out here at the goal line to enable him to get there. But he was definitely going to have the first down.
Yeah, first down and a touchdown for the Panthers as Newton scrambles one in as he did last week against John Jay. And Padilla's kick is up, and it is good. With 10:10 to play in the first half, your score, Medina Valley 14, Southwest Legacy 0. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com.
Welcome back to Panther Stadium as Gavin Rips has it teed off, ready to boot it away. Back deep to receive for the Titans. Looks like number 80, Mosant Cabangira. And number 2, Marky Collins. As Rips has it teed off, or teed up. Ready to boot it away. Kickoff brought to you by Garner Abstract and Ranchers, along with Ranchers Title. And there is a fair catch made at the 31-yard line.
That was Mancilas for Legacy.
And that is where the Titans will start their drive, 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. And we'll see who they go with at the quarterback position this time. It looks like number 6 is going to stay in there, Fabian Ramos. Like I said, a bigger body out there, and he's a hard runner.
Absolutely, he
is. Got Medina Valley kind of back on their heels earlier on their last drive. Unfortunately for them, incomplete pass or a pass that didn't go anywhere, and then a bad snap as he keeps it this time around the left side of the line. And he's not going to get much, 2 yards on the carry. But there you go, Maury. That's the first time they tried the left side of the line, only got 2 yards.
Yep.
It's the right side that's been
and it's like you say,
havoc.
You can tell they're definitely bigger on that one side, size-wise.
Second down, 8 to go here. Ramos takes the snap. Going to give it to Flores up the middle, and he almost busted through there. He did get a first down. Needed 8 and just got past that 8-yard mark for a first up to the 42-yard line.
Moreno on the stop there for the Panthers.
Takes the snap, hands it to Flores left side. Spins forward for a couple of yards.
Vallejo with the stop there for the Panthers.
It looks like a timeout was taken. It'll be 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard pickup by Flores. Who called the timeout, Maury? Was it Legacy?
Legacy did.
He never actually, I don't think he signaled
He never
it.
motioned any.
None of them
way.
did.
But I was to that side. I didn't see Medina Valley, any of the coaches going out, and I wouldn't know why Medina Valley would call a timeout when they just held him for short yardage on first down. He did signal just now. He did signal, I think, Legacy timeout.
We'll see the clock shows 1 for the Panthers, 3 for the Titans.
Well,
but I never saw who he motioned it to. But yeah, Maury, with 9:16 to go here, I don't know why you'd call timeout on second down unless they saw something they didn't like there. But that was called right after that play was over.
Yeah.
They weren't even set up for another play. And Legacy comes right to the line of scrimmage, ready to go here. Second down and 8 coming up. Ramos out of the gun. Flores to his left, takes the snap, gives it to Flores up the middle, runs into a back of his own guy, and pushes the pile for a first down across midfield down to the 46-yard line. Picks up 9 yards.
John Murillo getting up from the bottom, but he pushed a big, massive Panthers there for about 4 more yards.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the Panther 46. Ramos from the gun. Gives it off to Flores again up the middle, and he gets through to the 40-yard line, picks up another, they'll give him the 41, so he picks up 5.
Riojas on the stop there for the Panthers.
So 2nd and 5 coming up here. They'll give it right side to Flores again, who gets down to about the 35-yard line. He picks up a first down, got 6 yards.
Riojas once again on the stop for the Panthers, along with Santos.
Here's Legacy moving the football again, Maury, on the ground.
Well, and they've shown that they've moved it before. It was just that they got a first down and tried to throw it outside wide and broke away from the run game and got behind the chains on the last possession.
They'll bring in Javi and Salazar to spell Flores. Ramos takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself left side. A big hole opened up as he gets down to the 30, 29-yard lines where they'll spot him. Picks up 6 yards.
James Martinez for the Panthers on the stop.
7:48 to play here in the first half. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Looking to throw. Ramos lets it fly deep left side to the end zone and a touchdown. Number 1, Jeremiah Cifuentes made the catch for the Legacy touchdown, and the Panther defender turned around to look for it, but I don't think he judged the distance right between him and the defender.
No, Burns had good position out there on the corner, and I think he just turned the wrong way, and once he did, he couldn't overcorrect himself and get a hand on the ball. And that was a good job by Cifuentes keeping his feet in bounds.
And there you go. They run it at you and then hit you down the sideline for the touchdown as that kick barely squeaks through the uprights there. The Panthers were coming after it, but he makes it, and your score was 7:27 to play in the second quarter. Medina Valley 14, Southwest Legacy 7. And, we saw Legacy running the ball right at Medina Valley that time, and then instead of throwing that little hitch route over there, they let it fly down the sideline. And they got man-to-man coverage out of it, and they won the battle that time.
And they had 9 men or 8 men on the line of scrimmage. Your quarterback and one back and just one lone receiver out there, and he just said, let's see if my guy can outdo yours on this one play. And the ball was thrown perfect to the outside corner to Cifuentes. Burns had good coverage, but he got turned around a little bit and never could compensate for it. But it was one of those where, hey, we're going to go for the home run here. and instead of just throwing it outside wide and where the Panthers had numbers.
Jesse Zapata has it teed up for Legacy. Reza and Burns back deep to receive for the Panthers.
That was a big answer for the Titans.
Yeah, it was. Down 14-0. There's a high end-over-end kick. Be played at the 27. Looking for a little room. Gets up to the 30. As that was one of the up men that fielded that. Number 24 for the Panthers. Jacob Warren. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line from Medina Valley here with 7:23 to go. And Maury, you scored on your last 2 possessions. You want to keep that going here because they just scored. You don't want their defense to get a stop and get all of that momentum back on their side.
And they won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they will get the ball. The Titans I'm talking about will get the ball to start the second half.
Newton out of the gun here. Guerrero the lone back to his left. Reza in motion. Takes that snap, gives it to Guerrero. Looking for some room, spins away from a tackler up to the 35, 40. Bursts of speed through the hole up to midfield before he's dragged down by 3 defenders. A big gain there, 19 yards on the carry and a first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, Robles, Martinez, and Gonzalez on the stop there. Fought through the hit that was right at the line of scrimmage and then powered his way for 13 yards.
1st and 10 from midfield. Nice. 19 yards on first down. You'll take that all day.
Great yards after first contact.
Newton from the shotgun here. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself up the middle across midfield. A flag comes in. Looks like it's going to be a hold against the Panthers. Picked up 5 yards on the play, but it's probably going to be 1st and 20.
Yeah, I don't like where that flag was thrown. And the Panthers are backing up.
Yeah, that is the call for holding against the Panthers.
But at least it was on 1st and 10 and not 2nd and 10. You still have 3 downs to go to get the 20 yards. Don't need it all in one. Just get some at a time.
That'll move them back to the 40-yard line. We'll see if the Panthers can overcome that penalty. Newton to throw. Pump fakes. Fires complete to Reza at the 35, and a nice tackle by number 9, Rene Robles Martinez. 5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 15.
Yeah, and that was just, we're going to throw it 5 yards and see if Reza can make the first guy miss. And if he could have, he would have had about 10 more yards, but a good open field tackle by number 9, Robles.
Well, and Robles did a good job of closing that down. I mean, he was there right after Reza made the reception. 2nd and 15 here for Newton looking to throw. Steps up, fires over the middle. Reza complete to the 35-yard line, and he's down there as he had to jump up to catch that and couldn't keep his footing, but a first down, picked up 21 yards.
Yep, if that play is thrown a little lower, Reza may be off to the races, but nevertheless came down with a good pass right in front of Jaden Gill.
That's the same play they used earlier for 21 yards.
And see, Jared, we've talked about it. That middle
is open. If they're going to sell out to stop Guerrero in the run, the linebackers are up. You're open behind them. Odd start here, free play as that ball goes incomplete. I think you're going to get an offside here against Legacy, though.
and I don't know which number you call. There was about 5 of them that were across the line of scrimmage into the neutral zone.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't blow it dead because of how many were already in the backfield.
And usually they blow it dead if they make contact, and I think they did.
That is the call. Offside against Legacy, so it'll be 1st and 5 coming up here. Too wide out to the right. Takes a snap. Gives to Guerrero. Not going to get anywhere this time. Lost a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. That's the first negative play that didn't have something go wrong during the play other than the snap through the hands earlier on the first play.
Gill and Robles on the stop there, number 8 and 9, respectively, for the Titans. But fortunately for the Panthers, it was 1st and 5, so this just brings up a 2nd and 6. So you're still ahead of the chain somewhat.
Out of the gun, Newton takes the snap, looking to throw. Steps up, he's going to get run over and sacked back at the 39-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like it'll be at the 36. That's a generous ball spot, Maury, and it's going to be 3rd down and 12.
Yes, Salazar just came in on a run blitz from his linebacker spot, untouched into the backfield. They did not pick up the blitzing linebacker.
Out of the shotgun here on 3rd down and 12. They send Reza in motion. 4:13 to go. Newton to throw. Screen pass set up. Complete. Guerrero made the man miss to the 30. Still on his feet, and he's upended around the 26-yard line. He's going to be out 3 yards shy of the 1st down. But I like the play call there.
Absolutely. It was upended by Robles Martinez. And that was all set up because he made the first guy miss.
And now you're in 4th down and short, and you can go for it here if you'd like to. With 3:58 to go and a timeout going to be taken
by Legacy.
And I think they want to make sure that they have everything right here for this play because it's 4th down. You just got to score. You cut this to a one-possession ball game. You got a chance here to get them off the field after moving, get you some points, and then get the ball. I mean, this is a huge play here for the Legacy defense in the grand scheme of things here.
And, Jared, we've seen some different wrinkles tonight for the Panthers, and right there was one of them, and I know you love that play. You always like that screen play, and you could see it set up, and it was set up perfect, and you needed Guerrero to make that first man miss, and he did, and got the yardage. And the same thing you could say for the opposite side on the play before that. Legacy had to sell out because the Panthers were using that RPO option. They had to sell out and bring that backer and stun him in on a blitz run package to stop Newton. Now the Panthers just answered back with a screen pass to get that over-aggression out of the way.
Here we go on 4th down and about 3. Newton out of the gun. Here's the Panthers go for it. 3:58 to go. Reza in motion right to left. Takes a snap. Gives it to Guerrero, left side, bounces it out, 1st down and more, up across the 20, 15. There's going to be a flag come in late.
You're going to get a block in the back, and I'm not going to say the young man's number, but he blocked the end in the back, and that enabled Guerrero to get to the edge.
And unfortunately, so if that's going to be a spot foul, you might actually get a yard out of this. I mean, it does negate a 1st down, the big gain.
Well, they're going to say holding, but it was on the defensive end.
And they'll mark it off from the spot of the foul. And that will spot it at the 26-yard line, so back to the line of scrimmage.
So we just replayed 4th and 2.
Yep.
It was
3, so you actually got a yard.
Got a yard out of that.
4th down and 2, but you got to do it again.
I'd run the same play.
When they're lined up the same, 2 wide out to the right, Guerrero to the left of Newton. Out of the gun, takes the snap, gives to Guerrero up the middle. He didn't get it. He got to the 25-yard line, but he had to get to the 24, and they stopped him.
Great play and that was the same name, number 11, Fabian Salazar with that run blitz. Jared, and he just got Guerrero as soon as he got the handoff.
And Maury, those penalties like that are things that turn ball games.
Yeah, now Titans have a chance to tie the ball game up, take momentum into half, and get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, and it's 1st and 10. Now your defense has to step it up big time here if you're Medina Valley. You had a 14-0 lead. It's 14-7. 3:27 to play in the half. A lot of time left. Snaps it to Ramos, gives it to Flores up the middle, and he pounds forward for a gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 coming up.
Banky and Santos on the stop for Medina Valley.
So 2nd down and 7 here as Ramos from the gun. Takes a snap. Going to run it himself up the middle. Squeaks through the line. Gets up to about the 35-yard line. He's going to be a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Cut down in the middle there by Vallejo and Stanton.
That was a 6-yard pickup there on 2nd down. 2:37 to play. Still with 2 timeouts remaining is Legacy. Gives it up the middle. Flores got a first down across the 40. And they'll spot him at the 40, but he picked up 5 yards. Clock stops to move the chains.
Vallejo and Stanton once again on the stop for the Panthers.
2:25 to play and counting. Takes a snap up the middle to Flores again, and he only gets a couple this time up to the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Benke with first contact for the Panthers.
Second down and 8 here. Ramos out of the gun. Flores the lone back to his left. 1 wide receiver out to the left side, and a timeout's going to be taken by Medina Valley. I think that's their last one. Don't think they liked what they had on the field against that offense, so a minute 40 to go here in the first half. Legacy with the football down 14-7. And the Panthers looking to get a stop here. It's 2nd down and 8. You'd like to find a way to keep them in a 3rd and long situation instead of giving them 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2.
Yeah, but you had a timeout to burn. They're moving the ball. Now you had them behind the stick, 2nd and 8. I like this timeout. You give your defense a little bit of a windbreak there on the sidelines. Now you set up, you get ready and try to sell out and stop that inside run. Now, if you're Legacy, do you go for the home run here?
I don't think on 2nd and 8.
Nope.
Well, they're going to spread him out 3 wide. Ramos, empty backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Pump fakes with time. Steps up. Fires deep. He's got a man open. That's got to be interference against the Panthers. I think he caught it anyway.
He's got a hat down on the sidelines.
Yeah, well, so you're going to get a hold against the Panthers and an interference against them also, I think, both on the same player. Yeah, and it's just pass interference because I saw him grab the jersey and then he kind of ran him over. Now that's going to give him a first down. And, Maury, like you said, you take the home run. They tried for it there, and they got bailed out on it.
Way too much time to
Yeah.
I mean,
he could have pitched a tent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See, but I
think now they're coming back.
Well, I think it's offsetting penalties. I think he ran out of bounds is what the cap was what the cap was thrown for, and then he threw the interference. So I think it's offsetting penalties.
Well, there's the interference against the Panthers and a first down.
But why is it the ball coming back here?
Yeah, why is the ball at the original line of scrimmage?
I'm confused now. And so are the officials.
Because all he signaled was pass interference against the Panthers.
Okay, now they're going to mark off 15
from
yard
here,
penalty.
which is what they should do if that's just against the Panthers. Yeah, there we go. So they'll mark 15 off against the Panthers. It'll move into Panther territory at the 48-yard line.
Well, they didn't mark 15.
No, they marked 10.
Wow.
They went from the 42 to the 48. No, he did. He marked off 15.
No, he didn't. They needed 8 yards.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, they only marked off 10 yards.
Yeah, they only marked off 10. Last time I checked, I thought pass interference was 15. There we go. Hey.
Wow. Minute 32 to play here in the first half. Southwest Legacy still with 2 timeouts remaining.
Oh.
Ramos in the shotgun here. One wide receiver out to the left side. That's Murillo. Takes the snap. Ramos to keep it himself. Left side. Finds a little bit of running room. Maybe a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. Not a lot going.
Tackled by Villegas. Villegas for the Panthers.
Minute 18 and counting. Clock ticking away here. They do have 2 timeouts remaining. 2nd down and 9. Back to the line. Ramos from the gun takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires. Left side complete. And Burns takes him down around the 35-yard line, but it's going to be 3rd and a couple.
But a good job by Burns keeping him in bounds. Well,
that was Cifuentes on the reception, and a timeout taken by Legacy here on 3rd down and a yard with 56 seconds remaining.
That leaves them with 1 timeout left.
Well, their big thing now is you got to get the first down first of all. And the clock stops to move the chains. And if you can get a quick play, you know, you can get something, but you got to get the first down here because otherwise you're faced with 4th down and a yard.
If the extra point kicker is the field goal kicker, he barely got it over the goal post on the extra point. So they are way out of field goal range right now, if that's the case.
Well, that would be a 51-yarder from here.
That would be tough for a pro to.
The only one who's going to make that is that Zirkle kid that kicked for Tivy that's at Georgia now.
Yep.
Out of the timeout here, the Panthers come back out on the field. Ramos out of the shotgun here. Flores is his lone back to his left. 1 wide receiver. 3rd down and 2. Takes the snap. Ramos going to keep it up the middle. He gets met and taken down shy of the first. He picked up 1. Now it's 4th down, and the clock's ticking at 47 seconds. And it's last timeout's taken by Legacy. Maury, I know we're glad that happened for Medina Valley's sake. But if you're Legacy, why would you take that chance there on 3rd down and 2? Now you burned your last time out with 47 seconds left. Get a sure play, pick up the first down, throw it 5 yards down the field, get the clock to stop to move the chains. You can spike it and save your timeout. I mean, a little clock management here.
Yep. Especially coming out of a
timeout. This is a big possession for them.
And that's not overshadowing the play that Santos just made.
No, not at all.
In the backfield.
Because he made a great play, and they stopped him, and now it's 4th down and 2 here. And the most important thing is you made them burn their last time out, and you got a chance to stop them and get them off the field. Now here we go. On 4th down and 2, Ramos from the shotgun. 1 wide out left, takes a snap. Going to keep it himself. Gets the first down. He falls across the sticks, picked up about 4 on the play.
That time they had a fullback lined up in front of him for the first time.
And now they got to go quickly here with 40 seconds to go. Takes the snap. He's going to spike it. He'll down it, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up as they stop the clock here so they can get a play call that they want.
Yeah, if you're the Panthers, in the secondary, you need to keep everybody in front of you.
Yep.
You'll give them a little 5-yard hook here and keep them in the middle of the field because they have no timeouts left.
Main thing here is you don't want to get hit with the pass interference or something to move them 15 yards closer and give them a field goal attempt here before the end of the quarter. They're going to throw. Ramos rolling out left. He's going to fire it incomplete.
Wow, he was very close to being past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just keep it and try to run because the closest player to him was 10 yards downfield and he had a receiver that could have turned around and blocked. But it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 with 32 seconds left.
And see, I don't understand why you run that play with trips out there and the ball is marked on the far hash. Why do you run it to the small side of the field where you have no room to run, no room to work? The same situation here.
From the gun, Ramos takes the snap, looking to throws. With all day, now he's under pressure, scrambling. You're going to get a hold, I think, against Legacy. Fires downfield, incomplete. And if I'm Medina Valley here, I decline this penalty and take 4th down.
Absolutely.
Make it 4th and 10.
At least try to block a punt or run a kick.
It is a hold. And now they're going to talk it over here, and I think they might be saying the same thing. You got to decline this and make it 4th down. Holding against Legacy. Declined, and it'll be 4th down and 10. With 23 seconds left. And so Ramos will be the quarterback. Out of the gun, he's got Flores out there with him in the backfield. He's got 3 wide receivers, 2 out right, 1 out to the left side.
Why did they wind
and
the clock?
they're gonna pitch it back here on an end around to reverse. Made a man miss, but they're not going to get anything out of that. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that will end that drive for Legacy with 8 seconds left. And, you know, trying the double reverse there, I don't know if they were trying to catch Medina Valley off guard or whatnot, but they didn't even give them a chance, give themselves a chance to get that.
Benke on the stop there. I think they were just trying to run as much time off the clock as possible.
I mean, I don't understand that. Take a shot at the end zone. You get a pass interference, you get anything. You get a touchdown, whatever.
Exactly.
You just spent all that effort moving the ball for 3 minutes down to the 31-yard line and get nothing to show out of it. That's very demoralizing before halftime, and a big stop for the Panthers.
Very big stop.
Now we'll see if Newton's just going to take a knee here with 8 seconds left. Looks like that's what's going to happen. And he does take a knee, and that will end the first half of play. Your score at the break, Medina Valley 14, Southwest Legacy 7. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue in just a moment.
It's our biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet. Choose from over 600 new vehicles in stock or on order, all with low posted prices. Get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and unlimited wash tub car washes with your new vehicle purchase. Plus, no payments for 90 days and 2.89% financing available. Open until 9 p.m. every Friday and Saturday. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium at halftime as the Legacy Band plays, and we'll talk for a little bit, and then we'll put the microphone on and let you watch the Medina Valley Band here in a little while. But 14-7, Medina Valley leading Southwest Legacy at halftime. It was a 14-0 lead for the Panthers as they kind of got off to not such a good start on their opening possession. They got behind the chains. We're facing a second down and 24. Ended up having to go 3 and out on their opening possession. But after that, the Panthers really got it together. The opening touchdown was set up by Landon Burns on a punt return that gave them good field position down at the 13-yard line. And the Panthers would get a touchdown out of that as Guerrero ran it in from 13 yards out to put the Panthers on the board 7-0. Legacy would then drive downfield, but the Panthers would turn them away on 4th down, get the ball back. They would drive it downfield methodically, and it was capped off by a Michael Newton touchdown run, made it 14-0. Legacy did strike back with a long touchdown pass. I think it was a 33-yard pass down the left sideline into the end zone for a touchdown. The Panthers ended up giving the ball back to Legacy with 3.5 minutes left in the half. Legacy would take it downfield and then get turned away on 4th down and 10, and the Panthers took a knee and took it into the field house here. But, the thing, Maury, Legacy had a golden opportunity to get a score and tie this game and get the ball back to start the second half. They were turned away on 4th down. That gave that momentum back to the Panthers going into the locker room, and I think Medina Valley that is the best half of football we've seen them play this year so far.
And the previous offensive drive for Legacy, they got down and had a manageable 4th down and a high snap.
Yep.
And the Panthers thwarted that effort because that was, I want to say, right at the 20-yard line or inside the 20-yard line of Medina Valley, and the high snap nullified that right there. So it was a case of just being the opposite to where the Titans couldn't finish a couple of drives where Medina Valley did. So, the Panthers, it's like you say, that has been the best half that Medina Valley has played so far. And let's hope that transitions and carries into the second half. So we always say the first 5 minutes of the second half dictates how it's going to be. Southwest is coming out behind by 7. They get the ball back. It's not desperation time, but you got to think they're going to pull out all stops and make as many changes as they can to tie the ball game up.
No, and when you're the team in the lead, you got to do everything you can to make games out of reach. Like you got to, I see teams all the time that play not to lose
instead of to win,
and you have to have that killer instinct to put a team away and to keep going for the killer blow basically. And so in Medina Valley, I would hope in the second half you got to come out and get Legacy off the field, and you got to put points on the board in a hurry and put this game out of reach and break their back. Yeah, break their back. And don't give them hope that they can come back in this ball game.
Absolutely.
I saw it I was at that UTSA game last week against Houston, and I talked earlier during this game.
How many momentum shifts were in that game?
There were so many, but the thing is I said earlier, one penalty can turn the complexion of a game. Houston was down 21-7 in the third quarter, went for it on 4th and 2 from their own 20-yard line. UTSA stopped them and would have had it 1st and 10 at the 20, up 21-7, had too many men on the field. Gave Houston a first down, took the ball the 80 yards downfield, scored a touchdown. Next possession for the Roadrunners, they threw an interception, tied the ball game up, and all of a sudden it was a new ball game where it looked like they were fixing to be out of this game. And they're back in it. And that's why a penalty like that on 4th down that'll give a first down to a team, that's like a new breath of fresh air, a whole new ball game starting over. And so that's why I made that comment earlier. There's something like that can turn this ball game around. And fortunately, the Panthers overcame that penalty in this half. And you got to do that. Good teams have to do that. You have to overcome penalties because you're going to make mistakes. Referees are going to call things on you. But hopefully in this second half, the Panthers can get that stop and distance themselves from Legacy here and not give them hope to come back in this ball game.
Absolutely.
We're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we're going to come back, and you can listen to the rest of the Legacy Band and then the Medina Valley Band, and we'll have that on here for you. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations. Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call, 830-985-9115, or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
field, the Medina Valley Tomcats and Kitty Camp Guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2022 Medina Valley High School Panther Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Tyler Quayle and Rose Simonson, with color guard captain Catherine Clark and Lieutenant Hannah Burrier. The section of the week is the clarinets. Band member of the week is senior clarinetist Lyra Aquino. Color guard member of the week is Danielle Dehart. Now, the band will perform a portion of their 2022 marching show, Fate, Part 1, featuring the music of La Fiesta Mexicana, Prelude and Aztec dance, paired with Asturias Leyenda. Part 1 will feature trumpet trio Hamid Wilson, Aaron Sanchez, and Jake Alcaraz. It will also feature flute soloist Junior Dylan Lee. Part 2 will continue to feature the music of La Fiesta Mexicana, Mass, combined with Luis Fonsi's Despacito. Part 2 will feature flute soloist, junior, Trinity Mahoney.
Sorry, I didn't see you. I was looking for everybody that I was with. I lost them.
Drum Rangers, is your band ready?
My brother was supposed to be playing, but I don't think he's going to play. He's number 90.
Oh, good.
Rodriguez, Raymond C. Portas, and Carlos Jimenez. The Fine Arts Secretary is Dora Ramirez. Our color guard is instructed by AJ Rojas, assisted by Cassandra Ramirez. The band would like to thank marching tech Danny Hernandez and percussion tech Angelina Martinez and Jacob Navarijo. The Panther band expresses their gratitude to Mr. Tanner Lanky, high school principal.
It's our biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet. Choose from over 600 new vehicles in stock or on order, all with low posted prices. Get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and unlimited wash tub car washes with your new vehicle purchase. Plus, no payments for 90 days and 2.89% financing available. Open until 9 p.m. every Friday and Saturday. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. Ready to start the second half. Medina Valley leading Southwest Legacy 14-7. And Gavin Rips will tee it up for the Panthers to boot it away. As Legacy will get the ball first here to start this second half. Trying to find some scores from around the district. Here's a good one. Kerrville-Tivy leading Fredericksburg 14-10 at halftime. Hondo leading Bracketville 42-38 in the second quarter. And Rips has it teed off, ready to boot it away. Right-footed end-over-end kick that will bounce and stay in bounds. It'll be fielded at the 11-yard line. Made a first man miss and spins his way up to the 25-yard line. That was number 88 on the return, Cano Esquivel. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25 for Legacy to start the drive.
Good coverage downfield by the Panthers.
Laredo Cigaroa beating South San 14-0. That's a district game. Out of the gun, Ramos. Takes the snap, gives it off up the middle. Flores, who's got some room to run up across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Picks up 8 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
James Martinez going along for a ride there for a few yards.
John Jay and O'Connor tied at 3 at halftime.
Wow.
Ramos out of the shotgun here. Takes a snap, looking to throw. With time, fires deep down the left side. Underthrows his receiver, but he comes back to make the reception down at the 36-yard line. Big pass and catch that time. Man-to-man coverage down there.
That was Cifuentes once again. Just got inside position on Burns.
Well, that's actually Hewitt down there, number 1.
Okay, yeah, Burns is on the other side. But that ball was a little underthrown, and Cifuentes came back for it.
He made a good adjustment over his back shoulder to get to it.
Absolutely.
Flores up the middle on the little halfback misdirection, and he gets down to the 32-yard line. Picks up another 5 yards, Maury. Just 5, 6, 7 yards on first down every time.
Yeah, that was Morales on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Divine beating Natalia 28-3. That game's in the second quarter. Ramos out of the shotgun again. New quarterback in there. Actually, that's number 7, Jesus Salinas, who started the game at quarterback. Gives to Flores, and this time he goes nowhere. Got maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 here for the Titans.
Yeah, that was Santos and Benke on the stop there. Probably in 4-down territory, I would say, would be the Titans.
Out of the gun here, Ramos takes a snap. Looking to throw quick, bat it down. Number 16 got his paws on it for the Panthers, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that was big Lorenzo Morales, the defensive end here for the Panthers.
Big play that time, and it's 4th down and 6 here, and it looks like Legacy's going to go for it, and this is a huge play here, Maury.
Yeah, he tried to hit number 13 out on the edge, Murillo, but Morales with a good job of knocking that ball down.
4th down and 6 here. Ramos in the shotgun. Flores is loaned back to the left. He's got 2 wide receivers, 1 on each side. Left to right they go. Takes the snap. Ramos to throw with time. Looking around now. Lets it fly deep down the left side, and it's going to be almost intercepted by Hewitt down there. He knocked the pass away to break it up, and it's a 1st down for the Panthers as they hold on 4th down. Great coverage by Hewitt.
I thought Hewitt came down with. I was going to say, did he come down with that ball?
He went up and he had the position, and he turned around to look for the football, because if he doesn't, he probably runs through the defender, and that's going to be a pass interference because the ball was underthrown.
Yeah, great job of looking back and finding the ball.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They'll start at their own 31-yard line. 1st down and 10. Newton out of the gun. Going to give to Guerrero. Cuts it upfield. Room to run across the 40, 45, 50. Cuts back to the outside to the 40. 35. Made another man miss. Running through him like butter, and he's taken down at the 8-yard line after a nice run by Guerrero, just making people miss left and right. It'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Last time I seen a run like that, it was beast mode for Seattle in that playoff game against the Saints. I think it was. Holy moly.
That's a 60-yard run, 61-yard run from Guerrero.
He made people miss in every faction of the game, a hurdle, a sidestep, a juke.
Newton from the gun on 1st and goal. Gives to Guerrero again up the middle. He pulls himself across the 5. They'll spot him at the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there.
Jaden Gill just hanging on for dear life there, dragging him down on about the 3-yard line. What an impressive run there by the Beast Incarnate.
By the junior, nonetheless.
Absolutely. He's getting ready for a Guerrero grenade right here.
2nd down and goal from the 4. Reza in motion left to right, and flags come in.
Flinched on the right side of the line.
You've been doing good all night, Maury, and there was the first false start. You had to delay a game earlier, but there's your first false start, but it comes in a goal-to-go situation. Now it's going to be second and goal from the 8-yard line.
But it's not like it was fourth down and one.
No, but
you can still get this back. But it's the timing.
Takes the snap, gives to Guerrero across the 5, trying to move the pile as he gets down to the 3-yard line. It'll be second down and goal, or third down and goal to go from the 3.
De La Rosa on the stop there for the Titans.
Third and goal here from the 3-yard line. Guerrero the lone back to the left, 2 wide out right. Newton takes a snap, gives to Guerrero, trying to fight his way down. He's going to be close. I think they're going to mark him down between the goal line and the 1.
Wow, very close. De Los Santos once again on the stop for the Titans.
Fourth down and about half a yard to go. And Maury, I think you got to go for the throat here if you're Medina Valley. You got to punch it in.
Absolutely need to reward Guerrero and give him the ball once again.
They'll come out here from the shotgun. Guerrero, the lone back, takes a snap, gives to Guerrero, cuts it to the outside, and he reaches the ball across for the touchdown, and it's 20-7 Medina Valley with 7:24 to go.
There's
third.
The dagger you were looking for, Jared, to not sit on the ball, to put him away. Finish him.
Padilla will come on to try to tack on the extra point. 7:24 to go. Big swing of events here after Medina Valley turned them away on fourth down.
A good block on the edge there by Matt Newton.
Padilla's kick is up, and it is good with 7:24 to play in the third quarter. Your score, Medina Valley 21, Southwest Legacy 7. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue here in just a moment.
It's our biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet. Choose from over 600 new vehicles in stock or on order, all with low posted prices. Get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and unlimited wash tub car washes with your new vehicle purchase. Plus, no payments for 90 days and 2.89% financing available. Open until 9 p.m. every Friday and Saturday. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
We're back here at Panther Stadium as Gavin Rips has it teed up. Ready to boot it away here with a 21-7 lead now. And Rips will kick it off, an end-over-end kick, fair caught at the 21-yard line. And that kickoff brought to you by Garner Abstract and Land along with Rancher's Title. That was number 22, Jose Mancias, making the fair catch.
See if the Panthers defense can force another punt here out of the Titans.
Well, you get the feeling here, Maury, that if Medina Valley can get a stop and put another score on the board, that it's stretching it beyond Legacy's reach.
They don't have, I think, the athletes that can score really, really quick on you.
No, and you wonder how long they're going to stay. They moved the ball up to the 25-yard line because of the fair catch. Ramos out of the shotgun. Flores is his lone back to the left. 2 wide out here.
Well, they need to adjust the sticks.
Yeah, they don't have those set. Now we're ready to go here. Ramos going to keep it himself up the middle. Trying the right side of the line. He got maybe 2 yards on the play.
Vallejo takes the legs out of him.
Got to the 27. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
That was Vallejo and Riojas for the Panthers.
And now Salinas comes back in at quarterback. Out of the gun, takes the snap, gives it to Flores, and Flores not going anywhere. As he gets a yard, it's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Good job by that Panther line clogging up the middle.
And you know what they're doing now? They're selling out and saying, hey, we're going to take the inside run away from y'all in the second half, like Lee did last week against Medina Valley, took Guerrero out of the ball game and tried to make somebody else beat you, and unfortunately the Panthers had no answer.
Other than a couple of a pass interference in the touchdown pass, all they've had is pounding the ball up the middle and on the right side of the line. Ramos back in there at quarterback on 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw, fires left side, complete in the flats. He's going to get a first down after the run across the 45 up to midfield where he's brought down. Picks up about 20 yards on the play. Looks like 23 yards. It's going to be first down at midfield.
Keller on the stop there for the Panthers.
They'll actually spot him at the 49 of Legacy. But a lot of room after the catch that time.
Yeah, it was just a broken down coverage there. I think Villegas was supposed to pick him up out of the backfield and just lost the back.
Gives it up the middle to Flores, who's taken down right away. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Again, selling out there to stop the run.
Yeah, Morales again there for the Panthers, along with number 27, Riojas.
Four wide receivers this time for the Titans. They're going to swing it out into the backfield. Flores looking for some room to run. He gets across midfield to about the 48-yard line.
Great job there out on the edge, closing the gap there was Morales.
That was actually Marky Collins on the reception, but it's going to be 3rd down and 8 coming up here. Big 3rd down here for the Panther defense. Third and 8 here. Coming up, Ramos with Collins in the backfield. 4 wide receivers here. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Sets up with time. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. Fires it incomplete. In and out of the hands of number 13, Joseph Murillo. It falls incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down and 8.
You know, Jared, that was a great job by the linebacker backing up in the coverage there for the Panthers. Good pressure the Panthers had coming up the middle, forcing Ramos to get outside the pocket.
They won 3 sets to 1.
Medina Valley won their opening district game in volleyball 3 sets to 1.
Great job by the Panthers.
Against South San, I believe, right?
Yes. New kids on the block.
But they're supposed to have a pretty good volleyball team from what we were told last week. 4th down, and they're going to punt. Gets the punt away, a high end-over-end kick. Fair catch called for, but they let it bounce, and it will be down by Legacy at the 25, right around the 25-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Medina Valley, who just took it downfield and scored on their opening possession of the second half. And Maury, 4:28 to go. You're up 21-7. I think you got to keep the pedal down here and put up another score and make this game out of reach.
Absolutely. No need to ease up now.
.428 to go here in the third quarter. Newton out of the shotgun. Guerrero to his left. Reza in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Gives to Guerrero over the right side of the line, making the pile move across the 30. To the 30 is where they'll spot him, just shy. It's about a 5-yard pickup here. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Rodriguez on the stop there. Big defensive tackle for the Titans.
2nd down, 5 to go. Reza goes in motion. Gives to Guerrero, got a hole, cuts it up the field, and he's going to get a 1st down across the 35 to the 36-yard line, picked up 7 yards.
Gonzalez on the stop for the Titans, but not before Guerrero gets the yards needed. Stretches the change, 1st down, Panthers.
3:42 to go in the 3rd. That's the thing here, Maury. You can methodically move the ball and run the clock down. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Out of the shotgun, not empty backfield, but 4 wide receivers. Guerrero is the lone back. Reza in motion from the slot position. Fires it low, incomplete, as that one was bounced out there to Hewitt on the right side. They were trying to set up a little wide receiver screen, but Newton just underthrew that. That's one of the few balls he hasn't thrown well tonight, because Newton's actually thrown the ball really well tonight, Maury. He's been on the money.
And the catchable balls that he's thrown, some of them have been a little high, but they were catchable and they have been caught.
Yeah, and Reza made a couple of those catches. They send him in motion again. Gives it to him on an end around, trying to get the corner. It looked like close to a horse collar. Not going to get a call there. Some of the Panthers wanted it. Only picked up about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 coming up.
That was Ibarra on the stop there, coming in from his safety position.
Reza with some speed, Maury. Those linebackers closed that down in a hurry. Did a good job of getting over there to not give him running lanes to cut back through, because he was looking to cut the ball back upfield. 3 wide outright. Newton from the gun. Takes the snap on 3rd down, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, fires in complete, but he had to fall down when he made the catch, and it's going to bring up 4th down and about 10 as he lost 2 yards.
Salinas on the stop there.
And the Panthers will have to punt for only the 2nd time this evening. Newton, the punter, the last time the snap almost went over his head, and he managed to get it away with a left-footed kick. Is that number 1 back there deep to receive for Legacy? I can't see his number because the way he's turned on the field.
Yes.
That's Cifuentes back there to receive. Gets the punt away, a spiral kick that takes a Legacy bounce and will be down by Medina Valley at the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Southwest Legacy from there, and 1:46 left, Maury, in the 3rd quarter. But, Legacy's still not out of the game. It's only 2 scores. It seems like it a little more than that, but they're only down 2 scores, and they got the ball here. The Panther defense needs to step up once again.
And Michael Newton just answered my question there. He punted that one left-footed also.
Did he?
So he does hit.
He's a little ambidextrous.
Yeah, he does punt left-footed and throws right-handed.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Ramos gives it to Flores up the middle. Gets across the 40, moves the pile to the 42-yard line. Picks up 4.
Benke getting up from the bottom of the pile.
And you got a Legacy player down on the field. And with that, we'll take a quick break. You want to read that, Maury?
Yes, the City of Hondo's South Texas Regional Training Center, or STRTC, offers a multitude of on-site services, college courses for students looking to achieve their associate degree, vocational and technical programs such as patient care, technician, welding, and HVAC, and GED through South Texas Junior College. Assistance with employment search, job training for youth and adults with workforce solutions or transportation assistance provided by ACOG ART Transportation. For additional information, contact the staff at 830-741-8347 or find them on Facebook at STRTC.
Injured player up and off the field. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 coming up for Legacy. Minute 23 to play in the third quarter. Both teams with all 3 of their timeouts left. Salinas takes the snap, going left side. He's got room to run. 1st down across midfield, and he's run out of bounds around the 47, 48-yard line.
Villegas forces him out of bounds, but not before a good run there.
They'll spot him at the 49 of Medina Valley, just across midfield, but 1st down nonetheless. And they'll bring Ramos back into the ball game. Ramos from the shotgun takes the snap. Going to keep it himself up the middle. Right side with some room. Puts his shoulder down. Gets across the 45 down to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 6 or 7 on the play.
10 on the stop there for Medina Valley. Along with
gain.
Jacob Warren.
5-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 5 coming up. Ramos again from the gun, looking to throw. With time, sets up, fires right side. Almost picked off, but he come down with it. He did come down with it. Number 13 makes the catch, Joseph Murillo. And the defender, number 24.
Jacob Warren had great coverage.
He had his hands on it and tipped it away, and as the players were falling, Murillo just happened to have it fall into his breadbasket.
Wow. Great play on both sides of the ball.
Talk about getting a big break, though. The ball just happened to come down in the right spot. And now timeout taken by Medina Valley. That's their first. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line when they come out of the timeout. That's brought to you by Peerless Equipment Company. And big play right there, Maury. And like we said, there's 19 seconds left in the third. They're not out of this game yet here. And
no, and it looked like Warren was going to come down with the interception. When he hit the ground, it bounced out of his hands right into the arms of Murillo, who never gave up on the play as well. So that was just a great job on both sides of the ball. Unfortunately, the bounce went to the Titans.
Yep.
Wow.
19 seconds left here in the third. Still a lot of time left in this football game.
Yeah, Titans have moved down the field virtually easily here, where the Panthers' defense the last 2 times before that had pretty much punched them in the mouth. Now it's the Titans extending the plays, opening up the field a little bit.
Well, and we talked about Medina Valley sold out to stop the run. You're going to make them beat you through the air, and they've connected on some of these passes, and it's allowed them to move the ball. Ramos from the gun here on 1st and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. Takes a snap. Going to run it himself up the middle. Gets hit, spins away. Still on his feet and gets taken down. Not going to get much, but gets a few yards. Looks like they'll spot him at the 12.
I think he actually ran into his own man, who was pushed back by the Panthers' defensive front.
That will end the third quarter of play. So your score after 3, Medina Valley 21, Southwest Legacy 7. We'll take a break and come back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. As we go to the fourth quarter, we'll flip sides of the field. Legacy moving right to left now. They'll have 2nd down and 8 if they ever get the change set over there. Medina Valley.
Jared, it was a long walk across the field like that from one end to the other.
They should run. 21-7, Medina Valley leading Legacy. They're still not set.
They're volunteers. Like we are.
They're still, there you go. 2nd down and 8. Here we go. Salinas in there at quarterback now for Legacy. Takes the snap, gives to Flores. Actually, it's a double reverse again. They tried that play earlier, didn't get anything, and this time Collins is pushed out of bounds for, I believe, a loss on the play.
Definitely a loss.
A loss of about 5.
Riojas on there, and the Panthers weren't biting on that, Jared, and that's a case right there of outsmarting yourself.
Yep.
There's no reason to run that play, period.
They've done it twice tonight and got nothing.
They've gotten negative.
Yeah, they're minus 3 yards on that play tonight.
This is not. You don't.
And now it's 3rd and 12.
You don't do it down here in your own and where you're going in to score.
Big play here for the Panther defense, trying to keep them in 3rd and long. Gonna float one up, and it's taken away from Warren, and a touchdown for Legacy. He jumped the route and thought he was gonna have a pick 6, and I don't know how that got through his hands, Maury, because it was right there.
Warren had it for a pick 6, and he got the ball wrestled away from him.
But they didn't even. I don't know if he took it away or if it went right through his hand.
I don't know.
He had his hands out, and the ball went right into him. Like, I thought that was a pick 6. Instead, it's 21-13 with 11:44 to go.
I did not get the number of the young man who run that ball in. Who was it that came up with the pass?
I didn't either because I was so.
I was looking the other way.
I was too because Warren. I thought the ball was going the other way, and next thing he turned and was up the sideline. The extra point is up from Zapata, and it is good. So with 11:44 to play, your new score, Medina Valley 21, Southwest Legacy 14.
That is 2 plays that I thought Warren was going to change the tide here for the Panthers, and both times.
And we're not saying anything negative about it. That's the way the play went. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He has been,
and he's beside himself. He knows, like, hey, I thought I had that
position.
You could see him down there. His teammates are telling him, hey, don't worry about it.
I mean, you can't be in better position. That's just unfortunate the way it works.
Yeah.
Wow. And I'm like you. I don't know if it went through him or if it ricocheted off of him, but it did not look like it changed the direction of the football.
Yeah, or if he just looked like he was going to get there and it was just outside of his reach. I don't know, but, that's the gamble you take when you jump a route like that. That's a gamble, and he took the gamble. Well, unfortunately, it didn't pay off.
But you took the gamble when you're up by
2 touchdowns.
And that's when you take the gamble. When you don't take the gamble is if it's in a close game or you're 1 score up and it can turn the tide here, you still have a chance. You still have the lead. Oh, absolutely. He was right there on the spot.
Zapata has it teed up. I wouldn't be surprised here if they try something tricky.
You say that so quietly. Tricky.
And they do. Yep. They all got it, and they got it. Legacy got it. I told you. Yep. I knew you could feel it coming. They're going to have it at the Medina Valley 46-yard line on the onside. And he just ran up and booted it. They were waiting for the ball to go the 10 yards. A couple of defenders took out the Medina Valley up men so that they could recover the football.
Yeah, that was Escovel that came up with it. And that was a perfect onside kick.
It's just certain things in games you could feel when it's time for that, and you could feel that something like that was going to happen.
They had momentum.
Yeah, and why not? You're 11:40, opening game of district. You just scored. You haven't really been able to stop Medina Valley. They did on their last possession, but they wanted the ball back.
Kind of stopped themselves with 2 incomplete passes.
Yep. Out of the gun, Ramos looking to run it himself up the middle. And he's going to get across the 40 to the 39-yard line. He picks up seven yards on first down.
Carries Riojas on his back for the last 3.
Well, John Jay wore the Panthers down. I'm sure they saw that, and I'm sure they want to get that. And, They just went down and scored. The defense has been on the field a long time. Now they're back out there again.
Yeah, they didn't get any rest at all.
2nd down and 3 to go here. Ball at the Panther 39. Takes the snap. Looking to run it himself, Salinas, and he gets spun around, and there's a flag that might be a face mask against the Panthers.
I think it's going to be a holding penalty.
I don't know.
But he turned him around.
He turned him around.
Yeah.
I saw his head come around, but I didn't see a hand. And it is a hold against Legacy. Thank goodness I was wrong. But I just saw his head come around, and I saw a flag come in.
Now, that was an opportune time for a penalty if you're a Titans fan.
Now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 13. About almost a long 13, almost 14. 10:58 to go here in the ball game. Legacy with 3 timeouts left. Medina Valley with only 2. And they're going to let it air out deep down the right side, and that's going to be a hold as they and there's an injured Panther down also.
He's pulling up, and I think that's why he grabbed him, because he's grabbing his hamstring back there.
And he knew he was gone, and he was going to have him, and he grabbed him just to save a touchdown.
Instead of giving up a big play and a touchdown, you're going to get charged with an interference, but it's not going to put 7 points on the board.
Yep, and we'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment.
Experts.
Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Back here at Panther Stadium, injured player up off under his own power. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Did they mark off the penalty?
No.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, they did.
First down.
They did. Takes the snap. Ramos going to air it out right side again. He overthrew his man. That time, that was Cifuentes down the right side, just aired it out 10 yards beyond him. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Hewitt had good coverage out there for the Panthers.
10:32 to play in the ball game. Mario, the ball game slowed down a lot.
Yes, it has.
In the last 10 minutes. We were rolling along, and then now it's slowed down a lot. Here's 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Panther 39. Ramos from the gun. Flores is lone back. Takes the snap. Going to give to Flores up the middle. Gets to about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Suazo on the stop there for the Panthers. Timeout, Titans.
That's their first. They'll have 2 remaining. And with that timeout, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. 10:15 to play in the 4th quarter. Southwest Legacy coming out of a timeout. They'll be facing 3rd down and 6.
That timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 36-yard line.
Peerless can make it rain when it's not raining.
That's right. We can. Out of the gun here on 3rd and 6. Going to give it to Flores over the right side, and he stopped, got 2 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 4.
36 lead the charge there for the Panthers. Vallejo.
No, big fourth down here. They're going to go for it, I'm sure. Ramos staying out on the field.
Need to be disciplined here.
Medina Valley's turned them away on fourth down 3 times in this ball game.
Do not jump off sides.
Fourth down, 4 to go. Out of the gun, Ramos. 3 wide out here to the left. Takes the snap, looking to throw. That's got to be a hold. Not going to get the call. Ramos fires it down the middle. He's got a man at the 20. Down to the 15, 10, and he makes a man miss. Touchdown, Legacy. There is a flag. They had to have called the holding because he had him turned around, the defensive end.
They could do that, or it could be an eligible man downfield also.
There is a flag back at the 38-yard line. The result of the play was a touchdown.
Because it took a long time for that play to develop. And the Titans are coming back. Well, no, they're not.
This is going to stand.
Are they going to call
hands to the face,
I
maybe?
don't know, a roughing the passer or something?
Personal foul.
What?
Against the Panthers. Targeting.
Targeting.
I don't know on who or for what, but they called.
It had to have been on the quarterback because nobody else was back there.
Yeah.
And see, I did not watch the whole play end. I was just watching the throw down the field.
Well, and they'll enforce that on the kick. So this is a normal point after attempt from the 3. Normal 20-yard attempt. And an extra point away from tying it up here is Zapata.
And the receiver was wide open in the middle and made a Panther miss.
That's why I said you got to get 3 scores ahead of these guys here and try to put them away, and you've let them back into the ball game. Kick is up, and he drills it through with 9:27 to go. We have a tie ball game, 21 to 21.
A new ball game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy turn of events here in the last about 5 minutes of this ball game.
Absolutely.
And that was the onside kick. The defense was on the field for a long time, and that was a broken play. Ramos was scrambling for his life. All the safeties and cornerbacks cleared out to the end zone, and you got a man just sitting in the middle of the field with nobody within 15 yards of him, and then he just sprints to the end zone for a touchdown. And somehow Ramos found him. Good job to keep his eyes downfield.
Yeah, he did. Kept the play alive with his feet.
And
just made things happen.
Well, they're going to kick off from the Panther 45.
And that was right after the onside.
I'm telling you, look where they're at. They're going to do it again.
I don't think you do it twice in a row. I think you try to pin Medina Valley deep. You have momentum.
I get that, and you have momentum, and I don't know. I could see them trying it again. I know that they'll more than likely be more ready for it.
I just don't think if I'm them, you can take the chance of giving the Panthers the ball in pretty good field position if you don't recover the onside kick.
Well, yeah, and if you don't recover it, Medina Valley will have it somewhere around the 30, 35-yard line. Zapata has it teed up. Ready to boot it away, and the Panthers have more guys up on the line, and they do try to the onside, but they're not going to get it this time. The Panthers fall.
No, the Panthers lost
he
that.
He fell on top and lost it, and Legacy has it.
Oh, my. The Panthers jumped on that. They had that. We'll see. They haven't shown.
They do. Legacy saying they have it.
But the Panthers they were on the Panthers come out of there with the ball.
And they're saying I had it. It's Legacy football. That's number 12 for the Panther, Ashton Lesher, saying he had the football. He wants to know why. They're saying Legacy has it. 2 onside kicks in there. I called it, Maury. I'm sorry. You could feel it. That's going to happen. And the Panthers had their guys up there more ready for it this time and still don't get it. And it's 1st and 10 Legacy from the 32, and your defense is still on the football field. Somebody, you got to make a big play now. They run it up the middle with Flores, and he's gone. Touchdown. Runs through arm tackles. You got tired defense. It's 27-21 Legacy.
Wow. 21 unanswered points.
14 of them in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
And a shell-shocked crowd.
Yeah.
Along with 2 shell-shocked announcers.
Wow. 2 onside kicks. And, you know, the defense has been on the field for so long, and that was the case there. But Flores run through arm tackles.
But on that onside kick, the Panthers, they had a player lying on the ground with the ball, and then they jumped on him and forced it loose. He should have been down by contact. I don't understand that.
That extra point is no good. Wide off to the right as Zapata missed that one.
Big,
and that's
big extra point.
Because 27-21 is your score now with 9:16 to go.
That onside, that second. I mean, the Panthers. A Panther was on the ball, laying there on the ground, and then the whole mass got there, and Southwest said they recovered it. Well, if you're laying down and you're down by contact.
Yeah, but the only thing I could think of is that he didn't have the ball. It was still moving around. That's the only thing I could think of, and he was facing the official. So that's the only thing, because as soon as we saw him go down with it, we don't know what happened because the mass of people came. And without replay or anything like that, it's you can't really tell. But Medina Valley, no matter what happens here, they've got to get this football.
Yes.
You know, you think they'd try that a third time?
I don't know. Prognosticator, are they going to try it a third time?
I would not if I were them.
I wouldn't have the second one.
Zapata's going to have it teed up. Hewitt and Reza back deep. And they kick this one high in the air. End-over-end kick that's fair caught by Warren at the 24-yard line. And it'll be Medina Valley football with 9:16 to go.
What did we open the coaches show with Wednesday?
Special teams. We asked him about these kickoffs.
And the kickoffs.
Yeah.
And the kickoff returns.
Yeah. You know, we've seen over the special teams play such a big role. It's kind of like a forgotten about
but it's
entity
a third
of the game.
part of the game.
Yeah. And here's Newton out of the gun. Panther offense needs to get it going again here. Newton takes a snap, gives to Guerrero. Guerrero fighting for yards, and he fights his way for a couple. He should have had none. That was all Guerrero getting those 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tellez was on the stop there. And you got a fired up bunch of Titans out there now.
Well, you got that, but the other thing, you got arrested offense. These guys.
Well, you got arrested defense out there.
I know. Out of the gun, Newton. They'll send Reza in motion. Gives to Guerrero again. Fighting for a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and Maury, they're selling out to stop the run.
Well, and well, like you said, it's been a long time, not just on the score clock, a long time on the biological clock of both of these units being out on the field.
8:16 and counting. 3rd down and 8 coming up, and Maury,
you cannot go 3 and out.
No, that middle of the field's wide open again.
If they're selling out, you let them go in and you try that screen pass again.
Well, now you're
or
in
a draw
third,
play or something.
Now you're in 3rd and long here with 4 wide. They're going to throw. Newton steps up, fires over the middle, had Reza, and he just missed him, led him a little too much. He had him in the middle of the field, and it's going to be 4th down. The Panthers will have to punt with 7:54 to go.
And you're giving a team with momentum the ball back, and your defense only got to rest
3 plays.
Well, in about 3 minutes. In regular time.
Yeah.
Wow, what a change of events here that has happened in the last 7-8 minutes on the game clock.
Newton ready to boot it away. Good snap. Kick is away, and it's going to roll across the 50, 45, down across the 40, and it'll get down at the 37-yard line. So good punt by Newton, but it'll be 1st and 10 for Legacy.
You cannot allow any more points. You cannot allow the Titans.
No, if you go down two scores
to keep
here.
going 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, and keep giving the clock against you also. You cannot go down more than 6 points here. You got to keep this deficit as it is.
Yeah, no, you especially with the time that's left, because if they do score, they're going to have eaten half this clock away probably or more. 7:52 to go in the ball game. 27-21, Southwest Legacy leading. Ramos from the gun. Takes the snap. Gives it to Flores over the right side, and he's taken down at the 40. They'll give him the 41-yard line. That's a pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Villegas on the stop there for the Panthers.
2nd down, 6 to go. There's your 4 or 5 yards again on 1st down. Defense needs a big stop here. Panthers still with 2 timeouts remaining. Legacy with all 3 of theirs.
And in no hurry to snap this ball in between plays.
Ramos in the gun. Takes the snap. Gives it to Flores up the right side. And he gets taken down about a yard shy of the 1st down. Generous ball spot that time.
Riojas getting up for the Panthers along with Alamos.
He's going to be about 3rd and inches. 3rd and about half a yard to go here.
And now I'm not too sure if I'm not Ramos, I don't follow Flores right up the same hole and let him be the lead blocker and get this 3 yard, about half a yard, not even half a yard.
Ball at the 46-yard line of Legacy. 2 wideouts here. Ramos in the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to run it himself, like Maury said, and he bulls his way for a 1st down up to midfield.
It's too easy. Too easy to call that.
And a 1st down.
Morales on the stop, Jared, and every 1st down takes off a minute and a half off the clock.
Well, you can't give them 6 yards, 4 or 5 yards on 1st down. You've got to hold them to a yard or 2. You got to make them get behind the chains here. Ball at midfield. The Panthers need something here. A fumble, a turnover, something here. Tackle for a loss. Ramos gives to Flores up the middle. Busts through, carrying defenders, and he's taken down at the 35-yard line. A 15-yard pickup and a 1st down in Panther territory. 5:48 to play.
Touchdown saving tackle out there by James Martinez. But you have a very, very, very tired Panthers defensive unit out there. They're running over that big side of the line by the Titans and getting to the 2nd and 3rd level, and that's not good.
1st and 10 from the gun, Ramos. Takes the snap, gives it to Flores up the middle, and this time he's bottled up for a gain of 2 yards before he's brought down. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Alamos and Riojas on the stop for the Panthers.
Back to the line here. Ramos from the shotgun. Flores is lone back. 4:48 and counting. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Defense digging in to face him. Takes the snap. Gives to Flores up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a yard on the play, and that's all he'll get. It'll be 3rd down and 7. And I'm sure they're in 4-down territory.
Suazo on the stop there along with Alamos. I'm not too sure. It depends what they get here.
Yeah, because, you always got that chance to pin them deep and make them go the length of the field with under 4 minutes to go. But you got to get the stop now.
Yes.
You can't let them get out of this. You finally got them behind the chains. 3rd down and 7. You got to make the play now.
If they get more than 3 yards here and not a first down, they'll go for it.
Probably.
If you stop them here where it's 7 yards still to go, different decision.
Takes the snap. Ramos going to run it himself, and he's not going to get anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 4th down and 7. Big play that time by the Panthers. Decision time and a timeout taken by the Panthers.
Yes.
Medina Valley takes the timeout with 3:49 to play. They'll have one timeout remaining, and Southwest Legacy with decision time here on 4th down and 7.
If I'm Southwest, they got Legacy. They got 3 timeouts left.
Yep.
I get out there. I go in a hard count.
You try to get them off sides and make it 4th and manageable.
It's still not going to be a first down, but it's going to be 4th down and a lot more manageable. And if you don't get them to jump off sides and you want to try a different play, you use one of your timeouts. You still have 3 left. I would try to get the free 5 yards first and see what happens.
And try to get 4th and 2.
Exactly. And then if you don't like the play you call and that's what you're trying to do, then you use one of your timeouts and you regroup and you set up a play or you punt the ball.
And if you're the Panthers here, you have to be disciplined enough to not jump off sides here and watch that football.
Absolutely.
We'll see what Legacy sends onto the field. It looks like Ramos is coming out.
Oh, Ramos is still in there, isn't he? 6?
Yep. So Ramos, they're out of the shotgun on 4th down and 7. Ball at the 32-yard line. They send the man in motion. They're going to snap it and go. Looking to throw. Fires deep down the left side. Makes the catch inbounds at the 5.
Cifuentes.
There's a flag late,
Well,
but that doesn't matter.
They're going to get him for taunting.
Well, that does, yeah,
but it's a dead ball, but it's going to be a first down.
Yep.
What a play to shift your body around and get your feet in. Yeah, that was
a good catch.
Huge play and a great catch by Cifuentes. Because once again, the coverage, they had good coverage on him. Still going to be a first down, though.
And, you know, they didn't call anything there. There was a lot of arm play from both sides, Medina Valley and him. So, I mean, there's no call there, but he managed to get himself some space in the end to make that play and get his foot down.
But they're playing percentages.
Yeah.
The Panthers have been called for interference before.
Yep.
Why not go one-on-one, have that hand fighting 95% of the time? It's your defense that's going to get called for it.
And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20.
I know he got a taunting penalty, but I'll tell you what, that was one of the best catches I've seen a high school kid make in a long time. That was a great job of controlling your body and concentrating and getting your feet in.
3:43 to go. Ramos gives it to Flores, right side. Looking for some running room. He's going to get about 3 yards on the play.
And, Jared, they have done that several times when the Panthers' coverage has been exactly what you want out of your defense. They have been right there on the spot. It's just what wow. It's not because the Panthers haven't been in position. They have been. They've just not won the one-on-one battles.
2nd down and 7 coming up here. Ramos out of the gun here. Flores to his right. 3 minutes and counting. Ramos going to keep it himself, right side. Gets across the 15 down to the 13-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down about 3. And they're in field goal. They've had a couple. They missed the extra point. They had one that almost missed, but then we've seen Zapata kick them 30, 40 yards.
Yeah,
and make
boot
it.
them all the way through and almost out of the stadium.
Yeah.
So unless it's the snap that's hold or something that's throwing him off, I don't know. But you got to make a stop here.
Yep, 3rd down and 3 coming up here as Ramos looks to the sideline for the play. Out of the gun, takes the snap. Ramos going to run it himself up the middle, trying to fight for 3 yards, and he's going to get it.
And a first down is probably going to do it. The Panthers have one timeout left.
And it's going to be 1st and goal to go from the 9. Initially was stopped, but kept fighting for yards, and he got the first down.
Wow, this is one that is.
This one slipped away.
Oh my!
This one hurts.
This one does hurt bad. Because it's not that the Panthers weren't in position. They had. I mean, they were there. It was just
the two onside kicks, the jumped route that should have been a pick six that wasn't.
The one that was in and out and bounced back into their hands. Yeah. Wow. And you got to give credit to Legacy.
No, they made the plays.
Absolutely.
Out of the gun, takes the snap, gives to Flores, right side. Pushing and pushing. Panthers trying to strip the ball out. Gets down to the 6-yard line. It'll be second down and goal, and Panthers take their last time out with 1:34 to go.
Sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
Minute 34 to play. 27-21 your score. Legacy leading Medina Valley. It was 21-14 starting the fourth quarter. Medina Valley was leading.
So even they have 3 more downs. You got 25 seconds in between. So if they don't score, they still have a chance to kick.
No, they get 40 seconds in between.
So Panthers mathematically have a shot to get the ball back. But it's unless the Panthers can force a fumble here.
Well, the thing is, whether they get the ball back or not, if they kick a field goal and make it, the game.
And this is my question to you: where they got the ball right now, it's almost 2 yards more than an extra point. Do you go under center and do you just make sure you don't mess up a hand up or something and go to the middle of the field?
Yeah,
and set up
for
the field goal to put it away, or do you try to score and give the Panthers a chance to strip it away? Do you play safety? Play the safe version here if you're the Titans?
No, I don't play to not lose. If it was me, I'd play to win the game, not to not lose, because that's when bad things happen.
Yep.
So you're second down and goal here from the 6. Ramos in the gun. Minute 34 to go, takes the snap. Gives it to Flores up the middle. He's going to get stuffed at the 5. Maybe gets across. He's fighting his way, and the pile still moves. They gave him forward progress to the 2.
Well, and see what that happens when they don't blow the whistle. That's more time that runs off the clock.
Yep. And now it's third and goal from the 2.
So they can run another 30 seconds off of here and get down to 40 seconds. And
there's a hurt player. There's an injured player somewhere. Hopefully he'll be all right. And a minute 11 as the clock stops there. But how does that work, Maury? They've reset the clock to 40 seconds.
I know, and that goes against the Panthers here.
Young man's up walking off the field.
Good sign.
And one of the things this year, Maury, and I don't know about in high school football.
They used to run some time off the clock, did they, or not?
Well, no, but they've cracked down on the fake injury thing at the end to stop the clock this year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They run time off or take a timeout. If you don't have one, then they run time off on you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that actually works.
Well, and see, the play clock's not running, but the game clock is. Now they started it.
So now...
And, that helped.
Oh, absolutely. Now they run one more play, and the Panthers won't get the ball. If they run this play clock, they didn't, though.
Ramos trying to punch it in, and I don't think he got it.
Yeah, they did.
He signaled it. The near line judge signals touchdown to make it 33-21.
The Panthers in the fourth quarter were ahead 21-7. Am I correct?
Yep. No, 21-14 starting the fourth quarter.
It was the 14?
Yeah, because they recovered the onside. But, 2 onside kicks in this game in a row. Zapata's kick is up and good. So 20 unanswered points here in the fourth quarter. 34-21 is your score with 49 seconds left. Maury, you had this game in hand. You had the ball back, up 21-7. Kind of couple of incomplete passes, stopped yourself, and you gave them the ball. They went down and scored, but then the onside kick got another score, an onside kick again. And it's just it's plays that you don't expect to happen.
Let's replay this last drive here. The Panthers had them in a 4th and
6, 4th and 7.
Okay. Who called the timeout to allow Southwest to set up a play?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Medina Valley called timeout there
exactly.
on 4th down.
Not saying that they would not have.
Yeah.
But we did.
You're right.
And I don't know why. You still had over 3 and something minutes left. You keep your 2 timeouts. You make them burn a timeout or rush a play onto the field. We stopped the clock and allowed them to set up a play.
And Zapata's ready to boot it away here. And it's a high end-over-end kick that will bounce and be played at the 21. Looking for some running room, Reza, and he gets across the 30 to the 31, 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Panthers with 43 seconds left. Medina Valley out of timeouts and down by 13 points here in the ball game. This one just totally got away from him.
This one hurts. This one hurts bad.
Newton out of the gun. What didn't we see tonight, Maury? We haven't seen Medina Valley go under center tonight, which they ran some eye the first couple of games. Didn't see it once tonight. Out of the shotgun. Newton takes the snap. Looking to throw. That's a hold all day, and they're going to throw the flag. Newton, ball's loose. They're going to say he was down. And a flag down here. They're going to get Legacy, I think, for roughing the quarterback or targeting.
Wow, and he's down. Wow.
And we'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
So we're back here at Panther Stadium. Injured player up off the field. You had 2 penalties on that play. You had a hold against the Panthers, and you had a personal foul for taunting against Legacy. I think they're going to end up stepping 5 yards off for the Panthers here.
10 yards against the Panthers, 15 yards against the Titans, 1st down and 5.
It'll be 1st down and 5. Should be 1st and 5. Instead, they've got it marked as 1st, and there you go. Out of the shotgun, takes the snap. That was Guerrero. They give it to Reza up to the 45, 50, 45, 40, 35. Trying to stay in bounds and get some yards, and he's down to the 32-yard line with 20 seconds left. Panthers want to hurry up and go. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. Guerrero out of the gun again. Takes the snap, and he spikes it. stops the clock with 17 seconds left. And it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up.
Panthers in the Wildcat right now.
Yep. Good run by Reza that time on 1st down. And a timeout taken by Legacy. Why?
I don't know why you would
We
do
got
that
17
either.
seconds left, up 13 points. Why would you take the timeout? Let them run the play. Get the clock run down. If you're the other team.
Yep.
Because now you just gave Medina Valley a chance to draw up a play here, try to get something quick and kick an onside and see what happens.
When you say draw up a play, you're going to draw up a play here because you're running the Wildcat now. And it's one of those where you just go on the side and let's see, you go here, you go there, let's try this. And wow.
Legacy will have a timeout remaining.
So we're ready to go.
Out of the timeout here. It'll be Guerrero at quarterback. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Sets up, fires. He got hit as he threw. It's going to be incomplete down. The pass fell around the 20-yard line. There'll be 11 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Okay, you just saw a good shot on your running back now. It's time. It's done. We do not need to get nobody else hurt no more here in this ball game. Take a knee and let's go.
Guerrero out of the gun here with 11 seconds left. Takes the snap, and he does put a knee down. And that will end the ball game. Your final score, Southwest Legacy 34, Medina Valley 21. As Medina Valley falls to 0-3 on the season, now 0-1 in district play. And for Legacy, they're now 1-0 in district. They're 1-3 overall on the season, or 1-2 overall on the season. But final score here tonight, 34-21. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
It's our biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet. Choose from over 600 new vehicles in stock or on order, all with low posted prices. Get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and unlimited wash tub car washes with your new vehicle purchase. Plus, no payments for 90 days and 2.89% financing available. Open until 9 p.m. every Friday and Saturday. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
We're back here at Panther Stadium. As you can see, the lights are off here. The the timer guy over here keeping the scoreboard decided to flip the light switch and cut everything off, so it takes a while for the lights to kind of regen themselves and come back on. Thanks a lot to that guy for doing that, especially after he said last week there's no such thing as a hook and lateral. Love that. But nonetheless, we're sitting here in the dark. Love it. So 34-21 is your final score here tonight. Southwest Legacy beats Medina Valley and Maury. It was 21-7 Medina Valley one time.
Could have went off about 30 minutes earlier.
It killed the momentum of the game.
Had to
let the defense rest a little.
Yeah, let them rest a little bit.
But it was 21-14 going to the fourth quarter. They kicked 2 onside kicks, recovered them both in a row. Your defense was on the field for I don't know how many minutes, and got tired out.
And what's ironic is we talked about it. The first thing we talked about at the coaches show was the special teams and the kickoffs.
Yep. And, how it's so strategic and it's like a chess match.
Yeah.
And they managed to play it just right. And it was just one of those things you could feel that coming, and it just didn't. You didn't make the play the first time. Okay, shame on me. They did it a second time, and you were ready for it, and you still didn't get the ball. That's the part that hurts.
Yep.
And then they managed to get the scores. They managed to get every ball just happened to bounce right for them tonight. Not to take any credit away from Legacy. They played a good ball.
Oh, absolutely. They never quit.
And the Cifuentes kid, the number 1, he made some excellent plays. Twisting his body.
Coverage on him.
Twisting his body, making plays, getting his feet down inbounds. That's Jeremiah Cifuentes, a senior wide receiver.
And all of those plays were kept alive by Ramos's feet.
Yep.
Getting away from the rush.
Getting away from the rush. And some of those cases not being able to get pressure on the quarterback. Medina Valley just couldn't get that front 4 in their face. And, then they just decided to power you over. They knew you were tired. And Medina Valley didn't have a response for them there at the end of the ball game when they needed to get the ball back. On 4th down and 7, they managed to complete a pass down to the 5-yard line. They got a taunting penalty, but nonetheless, it's still first down from the 20 and they're running clock. So 34-21 is your final score, and next week we'll have to travel down to Laredo to play Laredo. I believe Laredo Martin is who they'll be playing down there. It's at Shirley Field. It's on the more northern side of Laredo. It's
and
right
surely y'all will join us.
Yeah, and it's right off 35. But we will be down there for that ball game next Friday night in Laredo, where Medina Valley will look to try to get their first district win, as they're now 0-3 and 0-1 in district this year. But, Maury, any last thoughts on this game?
Well, and no, just one that the Panthers, you thought were going to come away with a win and just had it slip away. You got to regroup, you got to rebuild, and I want to say that I think that next Tuesday the volleyball game should be on.
Yeah.
It wasn't, had a late cancellation this Friday because the color guy and the announcer was stuck in traffic and could not make it on time, so they had to cancel that. But it should be on next week. The volleyball team did come away with a 3-1 set win over South San. So a good job by Coach Griggs to come away with a win, but just a
I want to thank
total one that got away.
Yeah, it did, and I want to thank the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. One last shout out to the scorekeeper guy for letting us sit in the dark here. Appreciate that, but still dark here at Panther Stadium, and we'll be getting out of here. But make sure you join us next Wednesday night for Sports for Supper at Sammy's, and then on Friday night when Medina Valley travels down to Laredo. One of 2 trips to Laredo. We'll also have to go to Eagle Pass this year.
Yippee!
But 0-1 in district play. Panthers had this one look like and let it slip away in the end. Your final score tonight, Southwest Legacy 34, Medina Valley 21. For Medina Valley Broadcast Network and Maury Stein, I'm